Hey guys, welcome or welcome back here to share with you my weekly wax empties. I am going to start with Scentsy, and drum roll please. I finished a brick, yes, in caramel chestnut. I love this fragrance. Oh, it's so good. It's smoky, and I'm not the biggest fan of caramel. I know there's something about this. Um, yeah, it's like smoky and like woodsy. It has caramel, vanilla, and warm chestnut. So this was out in the holiday bricks, like holiday, I think it was like 2022. Oops, sorry. And then of course it was in bars and stuff like that. And I think I had the bars in my club for a bit, but I still have one full brick of this. I'm not tired of the scent. I actually crave this and warm it. I am finding, and maybe it's just because I'm paying more attention, it doesn't last in my warmers as long, I feel like, as it used to. I could get like a full day and then into the next day. But I feel like if I put this in the morning, and I typically warm this upstairs in the loft in the hallway. So I'm not up there all day. Down on the main, living space of my home. I'm finding that when I come up and down to like switch laundry out, or for whatever the reason, it's fading faster. That could just be in my head. Maybe I am going nose blind to it because I've had it for so long. I mean, I've been warming it. Gosh, I've been warming it for many years. I'm not sure. But it is a great one. I really, really enjoy it. Not available. I don't know. Maybe that is something that, Scentsy would decide to bring back. But, okay. Ocean Shimmer. This is one of the 10 new scents that will be available to customers starting March 1st, which will be here before we know it. This had 0 scent. 0. It's Capri Lemon, Blue Musk, and Sea Spray. I think the first time I warmed it, I did 2 cubes in my master bathroom and I could smell it a bit. But then since I've had this, I've been warming 2 cubes in my bedroom warmer. I have 2 warmers, so 2 cubes in each warmer, and those warmers are right next to my bed. Nothing. It's in the fresh category. I don't know. I'm probably not going to give it another chance. I don't want to buy stuff and have to let it sit in order to, then decide, does it work? So, sadly, that is a no-go for me. Sea Breeze. This is a love. So disappointed that this didn't stick around longer. It was from the San Juan collection, which I don't know if it was June or July of 2024. You guys, I love this. It's juicy orange, coconut palm, and white floral. That is not what this smells like to me at all, warming. It's beachy and like I get like sea salt. I love this. Absolutely love this. I think this is such a disservice for this not to be in this new spring summer catalog. I don't feel like a lot of people got the chance to try this. I did club this because I fell in love with it immediately when I tried it. Yeah, love it. Love it in bedrooms, open concept, up in the loft, like anywhere, and it does well for me. Woolly Slippers, which was from Bring Back My Bar for January, and definitely liked this one so much more this go around than I did, years ago or whenever it was when I first tried it. This was so marshmallowy, sweet, lavender with the vanilla. However, I saw in a video and then read comments, I think maybe it was Stacy Saga's video, I'm pretty sure, that either she got old bars in her club or people in her comments were saying that. I don't know. But to me, that's enough of a reason for me not to put this in my club. I have a couple more bars of it and I will enjoy it. I've only warmed this in my bedroom and it's been really, really nice, but I'm not putting that in my club, and I will be okay without it. Berry Blessed. I love this one as well. I think Catherine sent me this one as like an extra when I had bought a D-stash from her, I feel like. So this, I know, was around in fall of 2021. It possibly has been, you know, back since then in clearance and things of that nature. It's soft vanilla, cranberry, and sugar. This is just a like juicy, fruity, bright, fabulous scent. It was, you know, like fall winter catalog, but to me, 100% all year round. I loved this. It's strong. It's so good. It's not like your typical like cranberry. I do not get or think of cranberry when I'm warming this at all. It's just, it's so good. I hope that it comes back. Cashmere and corduroy, another. I had like lots of really, it was a fantastic melting week. So Cashmere and corduroy is going away after February 28th. Today Thursday the 27th, I think. Yeah. So I need to double check and make sure that this is in my club. I feel like it probably will come back in the fall winter, but you just don't, there's zero guarantees on the Scentsy train. So I think I need to double check and make sure I have this in there. Vanilla, Sicilian bergamot, cashmere, and sandalwood. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I feel like on day 2, it smells completely different. A wonderful scent, but not the same as how this starts out. I just, this is a great one. Fantastic performer. I've loved that one for a long time. Okay, Vanilla Amber, you guys, this is another one. I thought I really liked this, and then I warmed it again over the course of I don't know, the last like week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's not doing it for me. This is in the bakery category. Again, yes, this you'll be able to get this again March 1st. I don't know. It's vanilla cream, amber, and sweet rum. For some reason, on cold, I'm getting like that dirty amber smell. If you know, you know. Thank you, Ramona. But when I warm this, I'm not smelling anything. It was, I'm hoping it's just this bar. It was very, very scentless. So I'm just going to kind of put it, I have a couple more. I'm going to try them out because I already have them, and then it will be available. So if down the road I decide that, yes, I'm still loving it, I can get more. Wild for Wildflowers. Really, really like this a lot. This is one of the 10 new scents. Again, available starting March 1st. Yeah, this is bright and fun and summery and just hot weather. Fabulous one. It's in the citrus category. It's yuzu, tangerine, lychee, and wildflowers. I get zero wildflower, greenery, floral type of scent at all. I just get that delicious, juicy, citrusy, tangerine, yuzu scent. And it was a great performer in my home. Really, really, really liked this one a lot. Okay. Is that it for Scentsy? Let me just make sure. But not bad. Finishing a brick. Now, granted, there was not a ton left in here, but still, done is done. Okay, yes, that is it for. Oh no, wait. Scent pack. I only had one of these left. I have a bunch of like Scentsy buddies. I do not buy them anymore. I find now they just like take up space in my house. I had them like sitting on a chair in the loft, and then like when my kids have friends over, they don't want them. Like that started a couple years ago. They're like, oh, why do these have to be out, you know? So now they're like, the buddies are like sitting on a shelf in my closet. I don't really need them, but I had bought quite a few scent packs. So this is the last one that I have, and I just put it in the coat closet in the downstairs hallway. A scent I really like, sea salt and avocado. So we'll see how long that fragrance is, that closet. Okay, finished. So if you were just here for Scentsy, thank you so much. I'm going to be doing some vendor and retail. I would love it if you stuck around. All right, finished up a Kroger cotton ball, super jumbo size in the 140 count. Yeah, these are my favorite. So finish those up. Ooh, a candle from Goose Creek in Christmas tree cakes. And it's like those little Debbie, the little Debbie tree cakes. This was nice. I didn't get like a ton of scent when I lit it. And I definitely burned it, you know, several times, like November, December, January. And then I just really wasn't smelling it anymore in there. So it went in the crock, and it definitely, I got that like vanilla cake scent or yellow cake. Maybe more of like a yellow cake scent. Not super strong, but nice. It was very nice. It was definitely detectable. And who does not love these little Debbie Christmas tree cakes? Oh my gosh, I do. And I know that it's just like so very artificial and stuff, but a nice guilty pleasure brought to us by Little Debbie. Yeah, so would I pick that up again? Probably, because, I don't know, it's Christmassy and it's Little Debbie. And if it was on sale, sure. Had to change out several wallflowers. So 2 First Sight, and First Sight is in the, I think it's the fruit, I don't know. It's Italian bergamot, beech woods, nope, that would be, oh my gosh, birch woods, and sugared musk. I do like this. It's definitely light, and you know, is it really light? Maybe not, but with warmers going in the rooms, they could be overpowering these wallflowers. So 1 in the loft and 1 in the hallway. And they're going. And then I had to change out the one in the laundry room. Blush Amber and Peony in the Botanicals and Bloom category. This is pretty, and it's pretty strong. My laundry room is very small, and I keep the door open in it. But when you walk in, you definitely can smell this. It's not really traveling out into the hallway. So White Barn, and it's the notes are sweet peony, warm musk, and golden pear. Floral and fruity. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, a couple retail. I have one from I was about to say Goose Creek, from Swan Creek. This is in citrus and sage, and the scent notes on this are mandarin, tangerine, ruby red grapefruit, lemon rinds, and fresh sage leaves. So, not crazy powerhouse, which I was, honestly, I was surprised that it wasn't. I thought it was going to be really strong, that I was going to turn warmers off, but you get the citrus notes, for the citrusiness of it from the tangerine and the mandarin. 100% can get that ruby red grapefruit in here. It's not super strong, but definitely detectable. The lemon rinds, maybe I might be mixing those scent notes with the mandarin and the tangerine, and then the fresh sage, 100%, which is I love sage. So this is good. I have pretty good luck with these break apart herbal melts from Swan Creek. I would say get them at capecandle.com. They're cheaper there than they are at Swan Creek. And I feel like they have a much bigger selection than going through Swan Creek directly. So that was a good one. Also finished up 2 from Goose Creek in their wax melts, and I am finding that the wax melts from Goose Creek do not do great in my warmers, and it doesn't matter what warmers. If they're Scentsy warmers, if they are hot plate warmers from other companies, they just don't, I feel like they never melt completely. That's just my observation, and I've warmed lots of these, and that is just what I'm finding. So I put both of these in my crock that is on, excuse me, my kitchen counter, and I really enjoyed this. So Boardwalk Cone, which is a bunch of berries. It has strawberries and blackberries and blueberries, and it also has some caramel and vanilla, and then the waffle cone. And I put it in with marshmallow sugar because to me on cold, I felt like this wasn't going to offer much. However, it super sweetened up the boardwalk cone. So these together, really, really good. And the marshmallow, let me just stick these up here. The marshmallow, what is it called? It's marshmallow sugar, is fluffy marshmallows, vanilla bean, vanilla sugar, and sweet cream. So really, really nice, like dessert. It just gave it like a nice sweet treat dessert type of scent to that. What else do we have? A couple containers from Scoopable Wax, which is now Macaron Wax Melts, which I have not ordered from yet since she has changed over her name, but I have had her macaron shaped wax. Maybe I'm in the minority. I am a Scoopable Wax fan. This is in Wackadoodle. You guys, this is just deliciousness. It's Monster Cookie and Royal Sugar Cookies. Oh, it's so good. And smelling this on cold, it does not do it justice. This is just a rich, decadent, delicious, I would say heavy bakery. Love, love, love this on its own. It's great as a mixer. It's fantastic if you have like a fruit, wax warming nearby. Really, really complements it. Love, love, love this. Bakery lovers. I'm sure that she will be offering that in her, now that she's not doing scoopables, I'm sure you can find it in shapes. Plum Tart from Kay. This is an oldie. I can't remember when the last time Kay did these. This was wonderful. It was so strong and delicious. I don't even know if she even offers this anymore. It is a fabulous, fabulous plum scent. Long lasting, 2 days in a mini warmer. Love. Okay, this was my number one favorite this past week. This is from Second and Spruce, and it is her spiced oat milk and cookies. It's spiced oat milk, house blend of sugar cookies, sweet cinnamon cream drizzle. You guys, out of this world. Out of this world. I want so much more of this. I hope this comes back. So first putting this in for the first several hours, it is spiced oat milk and cookies. It's delicious. It's kind of holiday-esque and wonderful. Then this changes over to rich, buttery, delicious, heavy bakery. The cinnamon kind of disappears. It is like, it's the sugar cookies in here. Oh my gosh. I couldn't get enough of this. I just found myself I just kept wanting to warm this. Love, love, love this. This to me, if this is offered again in the fall, I would get a loaf of this or a cup. I do like the containers, or a couple more of the tubs. Loved. Okay. Now I just have some bags left. So I have a couple from Knowles. The first one is in Cupcake Caffeine Rush. This is Cupcakes at Tiffany's and Cali Coffee Bar. I'm a huge fan of cupcakes at Tiffany's, and mixed with the coffee. This was wonderful. This was like I would say half day, I'm going to say. For me, like between 5:30 and 6 a.m. and then by 3 o'clock, um, which really, I mean, when you think that is a full day, that that's more hours than I thought it was. I did need to change it out to something else, or maybe I kept it in and just like had a candle going or something. I'm not sure, but this was really good. Great performer. Um, yeah, no complaints about Knowles and the performance in my home. Oops, we knew that was going to happen. And then I have Campfire Confection, which is sugar cookie dough, bread, and campfire marshmallow. I love a campfire marshmallow. Now, sugar cookie dough bread, does that have... Is there zucchini bread in there? Is there, like, does this have the Amish friendship bread? Like, I feel like there's another component in here. But this, again, really great, and same thing. Like, from early in the morning, when I change my wax out, I do that, like, first thing while I'm making coffee. After I let the dog out, that's my little, routine. And this was great. From Scoopable. This was her Shapes in Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel. This is a pretzel that I really, really like. It wasn't super like yeasty or salty. It was perfect. It was a perfect pretzel. It's pretzels dipped in cinnamon and sugar. Finish this in 5 warmers. Even my kids commented on this one that it kind of smelled like Wetzel's pretzels, if you guys have that. Really great, fantastic performer. 100% would get this again. From Rose Girls, Level Up. Oh, beautiful. Blackberry, Coastal Kale, Satsuma, and Raindrops. Love Rose Girls. Raindrops. Love her blackberry. It's a juicy, delicious blackberry. It's not floral or perfumey. Coastal Kale, fabulous. And Satsuma, I never really warmed that by itself. I feel like I used to. And I feel like, was it the Body Shop? Had a delicious Satsuma cream. I feel like when I was a teenager, and I loved it then. This is just a beautiful combination of all of these, and I really have been like babying this, and I don't want to use the word hoarding, but I have been very stingy about warming this, and there were just a couple pieces left. So over the past couple weeks, I would warm a piece of this in my smallest bathroom, and I'd get a couple days out of it, and then I'd warm something else and go back to this. Like, I would only really warm this like once a week when I got down to the last little bit, but this is fantastic if you like, aquatic, fresh, fruity scents. Level Up is amazing. Ooh, I forgot about this one. This was a sample from Second and Spruce. This was in blackberry, cashmere, cookies, and fir. This was not a favorite, which I'm surprised, because I like all of those scent notes. I don't know, something about it. It just, I let it run, it was in my warmers for a full day, probably into the next day. I just didn't, I don't know. And I know we can't like everything, but this one just, I don't know. This one was not for me. It was strong. Okay, from Teddy Bees, The Long Farewell. Palo Santo, I think it says Twilight Woods. Pink Sugar. It has lavender and vanilla. You guys, when I tell you, this is such a beautiful, gorgeous, sophisticated scent on cold. This is a souffle. This was poured in July. I couldn't smell this. warmed it in my bedroom, even tried it in my bathroom. Now, this is like not all at once. I've been trying this one because I love, love, love how this smells on cold. Um, and then I let it sit and I try it again. So, what my overall decision going forward with Teddy Bees is, I just don't think it works for me, sadly. It doesn't matter. And I know people say like try different warmers. I have. I'm not going to like move warmers around in my house for this. I'm not doing tea lights. Like once in a while I will light a tea light. Because I want to light a tea light and warm wax in it. But it's not like my go-to because I'm in and out of the house. Um, people say let it sit a year, tried it 6 months. Yes, I have done all those things. I've been buying from Teddy B since 2019, I think, or 2020. I just don't think it works. So I did participate in the last pre-order, and I'm going to enjoy the stuff that I have. And, I'm still, some things work for me. But I just feel like I have more misses than hits, and I think I have given it like a chance, and sometimes vendors don't work for us. And now I will, I'm sure, get some hits and some amazing gems, and there are a few that I already know that work for me. Um, but such a shame because this was absolutely gorgeous on cold. Okay, these two I warmed together because they were small snap bars. This is from 38 cents and it's carrot cake. I think it says, gosh, sweet and spicy carrot cake with cream cheese. And I mixed it with the Melt Stash, Paolo's Place, which is Palo Santo type, sugar cookie royale, and toasted marshmallow. This was a delicious dessert. Really, really, really enjoyed this. And by using both of these, I could do my kitchen, dining room, living room. So really good. From Traverse City Wax Company. I know I have a few more bags of this, but this I had a couple chopped up pieces in here for my kitchen. And rather than like put it away, I finished it. And I love this. It's honey pear cider. It is fantastic. It's warm pear cider, sweet honey, and hints of spice. Fantastic performer. Love this. Looking forward to fall so I can warm it again. Yeah, just a fragrance I never get tired of, and it does really, really well in my home. And then last but definitely not least, I have a few pieces left of this. I have been loving this. This is Hibernate from Rose Girls. It's cinnamon eggnog, sugar milk, and shortbread cookies. Now, if you are looking for a powerhouse eggnog, this would not be your pick. Rose Girls does other eggnog. This is a delicious blend where you do get that eggnog, but you get the sugar milk and you get the shortbread cookies. It's more of this is like walking into a bakery. It's not like an actual cup of eggnog, if that makes any sense. It was a nice, oh my gosh, I cannot find my words. It was a nice break from just straight up like heavy eggnog. You got hints of that cinnamon, the creaminess, sweetness from the sugar milk, and then the bakery element from the shortbread cookies. Really, really like this. And I don't even know if, when this was warming, if you would be able to pick, out that it was actually eggnog. But I love the name. Who didn't want to hibernate in January and February? Anyway, fantastic. Love Rose Girls. Her stuff always does well for me in my home. And that was it. That was everything that I went through. I hope that you are all doing well. I know my house smelled delicious this past week. And at the end of the day, that's what I want my wax to do for me. I just want my house to smell good. It doesn't need to smell like royalties coming over. I don't need overly complex scents all the time. I do appreciate them, but sometimes I just really want that cozy, delicious bakery or something fruity or something floral. Um, yeah. So I hope that you have all had a great melting week. I cannot believe we are at the end of February and here is March before we know it. So I hope that you're all doing well, enjoying what you're melting, and that spring is around the corner for you. Take care, and I will talk to you guys soon.